afternoon, Tucson, Arizona. Fun things happening this weekend and in the upcoming weeks ahead we need to talk about, so you can start making some plans, getting your tickets and making plans. So the weather's cooled off a little bit. I have to say I'm kind of enjoying it. It's only going to be like 64 for a high today. It's been up in the 90s and I was like creeping in and wondering if we're going to hit triple digits, getting a little concerned there. Who's like had the cold and the allergy thing going? I thought I had allergies, which I don't even have, and now all of a sudden I guess it might have turned into cold. Who knows? Okay, post below what you're doing this weekend, because there's no possible way that I know everything that's going on. I just try and hit all of the good pages on Google and whatnot and information and try and get you what's happening over the next upcoming weeks in Tucson. Weather's going to be gorgeous this week. Tomorrow's Friday, it's going to be like 75, and then 82 on Saturday, and on Sunday around 78. So great weather to get out and about in Tucson. Don't forget all your farmers markets are going on pretty much at the Rito, up at Steam Pump in Oro Valley. Some great things happening there. Always really, really good food and wonderful things to pick up there. Tonight, okay, so the reason for the t-shirt, we all know, Sweet 16, U of A starting to play tonight, 7 o'clock, so you don't want to miss that. They're playing Xavier, so hopefully we will advance forward, and that could be lots of excitement. We all know how many times we've made it to the Sweet 16 and then beyond, so exciting, exciting time coming up. Country Thunder. Have you guys ever been to this? This is like really crazy. I went last year with my girlfriend Jill, and it was a lot of fun. And it's not just for kids. There's people there that are, you know, well into their 80s and 90s enjoying this. So like this year, it's starting April 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. So there's 4 full days. There's going to be 40 artists, and it's going to be like this epic country music festival. There'll be all kinds of dancing and all kinds of great things going on. So the headliners are Chris Young, Dierks Bentley, Thomas Rhett, Blake Shelton. You may not even know a lot of these people. Last year, honestly, when I went, I didn't even know half of the people that were entertaining when they got on stage. I didn't recognize their names or anything, but I certainly recognize their music, and that's a great lineup this year. I will be out there. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be lots of fun and dancing. You park an RV, you camp, you have all your friends. It's kind of, this is a big music festival. I have to say, I really thoroughly enjoyed it last year. So doing that again this year. Again, that's going to be April 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. So that's Country Thunder. Some other fun things coming up. Opening day is happening for the first pitch is being thrown out for the Diamondbacks. So their season is starting, and that's starting Sunday, April 2nd. So I know that that's in Phoenix, but that's only a couple hours away, hour and a half, and you can take in some great games. So that's going to be starting on Sunday, April 2nd. Ooh, this one sounds really good. Oro Valley, they're having a taste of Oro Valley. They're calling all foodies. They're returning March 26th to the Gaslight Music Hall. Have you guys ever been to this Gaslight Music Hall? It's kind of a parent-sister company to the Gaslight Music Theater way on the east side of town, but they do more music events, and it's just up Oracle in Rancho Vistoso. Really some fun things. We went and saw a comedian there last month, and it was a lot of fun. I think we were the youngest ones there, but it was a really good time, and I highly recommend it. They're having some dance parties up there. Their schedule is online, and they have a lot of really fun things coming up. But they're going to be doing this Gaslight Music Hall Taste of Oro Valley, which sounds like a lot of fun. They're going to be doing sampling and pouring drinks. Taste of Oro Valley event sponsored by the Rotary Club of Oro Valley. Hundreds of area residents will be showing up, all kinds of fun things going on, and that's going to be coming up March 26th, so watch for more of that. Tickets are $65, or you can get 2 for $115, and they're available at the Gaslight box office, or you can call 529-1000 for more details, or visit their tasteofOroValley.org. That sounds like a really fun one coming up, so that'll be a good time. What else is happening? Sunday, March 20th. There's not a lot of huge events going on this weekend. Last weekend, you could hardly even decide where to go because there was so much going on. But this weekend there is Johnny Cash. He is doing the Ring of Fire. Of course, not the real Johnny Cash, but the music of Johnny Cash at the Temple of Music and Art. And I've actually heard that this is a really good event. And you know, if you haven't gotten season tickets to Centennial Hall, I do it every year. They just had Kinky Boots this last weekend. Man, it was really phenomenal. I have to say, they do a really good job, and we've enjoyed. We go as a group. There's about 10 or 15 of us. We go to dinner beforehand, and then we go to the Centennial Hall. This year was, I think, Bodyguard is still coming up down there. We did Cabaret, Book of Mormon, all kinds of stuff. Anyway, they're all very, very good. So I highly recommend checking that out at Centennial Hall. Post below, tell me what you guys are up to this weekend. I know there's a lot of bike, cyclist type of events. Don't forget about Meetup. If you've got some interest, it's a great way to get in touch with people who have similar interests. People who like salsa dancing, if you're into bowling, if you're into cycling, if you're into cooking, and there's a lot of free events on those things too. So Meetup is a great way to network, find new people, not necessarily always expensive types of things. They have happy hours. If you're new to Tucson, that's also a really great way to find some things to do and to meet some new people as well. So go Wildcats. Everybody cheer on the Cats tonight. Again, 7 p.m. playing Xavier. Let's advance on from the Sweet 16 to the next level. It's going to be very exciting. Tell me what you guys are up to this weekend. Let me know. All right, make it a great weekend. Talk to you soon, guys. Lucy Barraza.